hustling ain't just necessarily selling. I hustle. I say cans. I hustle. I cut grass. I do it all. Like when you hear the word hustle, they don't think actually some drugs or something. No, hustling is hustling. You can hustle your job. You can be a janitor and steal all the damn toilet paper and go out and sell boxes for $20. I know somebody was doing that, selling mop buckets and things like that. So hustling ain't just drugs.
Yeah, hustling is everything.
There you go.
You can be selling clothes on the street corner.
Yeah.
Water, Sherm, PCP, it's all the same stuff.
Yes, just different names. Well, that's what when I at the time, that's what was around making the money. So I just bought some. I just started buying and selling. At the time, I mean, it's higher now. I was paying for a Snapple bottle of 16 ounces. 16 ounces, I paid $500 for. Right now, that 16 ounce, I would sell it for like $1,700 in 2018. Like, but back then, I was paying $500 for it at the time, and it was. Well, I was buying an ounce, but I moved up to 16. I pay $100 an ounce, or was it 50? 50 or 100, can't really remember. But at the time, though, that's what was in style. It was like, I'm going with what's around.
And basically, people just dip whatever they're smoking in the water and then smoke that.
Yes. I dip it like this much to get the money. I dip this much. Some people turn it over and let it run, but I dip like this much and I go, and it sucks it back.
Oh, so it fills the whole thing up.
Like you dipped it the whole way.
But then you get a little buzz from that, don't you?
Actually, I got sick. Actually, after a while, I got high or whatever, got sick. My stomach was messed up. And then they told me that's because I didn't know at the time. And then so I started just flipping it up, going like that with the cigarette, letting it run.
And that way you could just make that water stretch.
Make more money.
Make more money off of it.
Right.
There was an alliance created between Acacia, I think Farm Dog, Acacia, and
Spooktown.
And Spooktown. With ATF?
ATF.
How did that come about?
Well, we always hung together because we all next door to each other. And then actually we became more tighter when like somebody came to shoot at us and killed one of them. So, okay, he was on our side, let's team up and let's go back. So that's how it all started like that. Because everybody from another hood, from the T or the F, I'm trying to think. Well, I know the T that hung with us, and somebody came to shoot at us, they killed them on accident. That's how Nutty Block got started, beefing with Spooktown. They came and bust on us. One car came through. I was actually walking down the street while my mom was in the bathtub, sneaking to go hang out. They drove right by me. I was a kid. And then a second car came and shot. And they killed T-Lo from Spooktown. So that's how Spooktown started beefing with Nutty Block off of that. Then the Farm Dog beef started, I think JoJo beat one of them up. I think it was a drug deal, not really sure, but I know it had something to do with JoJo beating one of them up. And I don't really think nobody got killed from the farms on our side behind us to beef with them. But that's how they beef started.
And that alliance is still active today? It still exists? The ATF?
Yeah, it's just more like some older people don't care about it. The youngsters, it's still the same, but it's still like we have our problems among each other too. So some people say like, fuck that, we ain't with them. Some is with it.
Now, what's the relationship like with your neighborhood and Carver Park? Since you have family there, your dad lived there, was there an alliance between that?
We was cool. We had our shares of shootouts with them busting on us behind they homegirl and one of our homeboys, boyfriend and girlfriend. You know how that go when you beat the girl up and she's somebody. So, you know, they come do what they got to do. It went back and forth, but it gets squashed. So we had lucky it never went farther than that. Nobody shot, nobody killed or nothing.
I'm always fascinated by how many rivals start over a chick.
Whew. Man, that or some money. Most of them is girls. I believe.
And a lot of guys talk so tough about how, quote unquote, bitches don't mean shit to me, but so much conflict is over females.
Right. And both sides gonna have a different story in lying.
Now, you also talked about getting shot multiple times in that piece. Just briefly to talk a little bit about what's that experience like?
Getting shot, I mean, all of them is different experience. I mean, one thing I do when I do get shot, I don't panic. I put my mind, like if I'm in the penitentiary exercising, my heart beat a lot when I exercise, when I used to exercise. Every time I got shot, my heart beat. So that's my main thing. I think about prison and that I'm on the yard doing push-ups or burpees. That's all I do. I don't even think about it. I don't want to look at the shot or nothing. I never look at it. Not right then and there.
And then at some point you have to go to a hospital.
A lot of gunshot wounds I didn't go because a lot of times I shot them too. But defending myself, it wasn't like I started trouble when they shot me. Only one time I got shot, started something, but the guy in the back seat shot me. And that was right here in my arm, in here, out right here. We was doing a drive-by.
So it was an accident?
Yeah, he shot me.
On accident?
Yeah.
So he didn't know how to handle the weapon.
He shot from the back seat when I was out the window doing what I had to do, and he shot from the back and shot me. He only shot once, and he hit me.
And when that bullet enters your forearm like that, do you feel it immediately?
Did I feel it? I felt it, but it really wasn't nothing. It was just bleeding a lot.
Because that bullet is traveling so fast.
I really didn't feel this. I don't think I felt this one. It didn't hurt. I wasn't going, but I lost a lot of blood. I lost a lot. Like I had my arm the way I got it now, and my whole pants leg, and I started getting dizzy. I didn't want to go because I knew what just happened. But I called somebody, I gave my money, I said, man, I'm gone. I said, I'm gone, man, I gotta go. And lucky, it didn't really hit nothing, but I went anywhere in California, if you go for a gunshot wound, they're calling the police. So what I did, I got somebody who didn't know nothing and had them take me, and they cuffed me, and they got him, but he didn't know nothing, so I wasn't really worried about him saying nothing. And the detectives told me, this is the exact words, they said, man, you got a good story, but we don't fucking believe you. Because I made up a cold story. They said, we don't believe you. But they say, lucky the other guys ain't telling on you. And they let me go.
So that's like standard protocol. Anytime someone comes into a hospital with a gunshot, that they're calling the police.
They're calling the police. That's why I don't go. I've been shot in the head and I didn't go.
So how come when you got shot in the head, you didn't go to the hospital for that one? That seems more serious.
Because, I was still walking. I didn't get drowsy. And they shot me 3 times, and I shot them 4 times. And I didn't know their situation. And many times as I shot, I thought it was way worse, but everybody survived, and I just didn't go.
And have you ever had to deal with, at least in these 2 situations, no one snitched on you, no one told on you?
No.
Have you ever had to deal with that? Someone actually, when it came to a shooting, saying, nope, who did it?
Yes, but I didn't even shoot. It was probably one of the last serious times I was in, second to the last when I was in the county. I have a guy in the neighborhood always crying wolf. Everybody's the enemy. And every time we go, it never was true. So I was getting in the car going to the movies with this girl, and he came, oh man, they down there. I said, here we go with this again. I'm like, he's like, no, man, it's tattooed. I said, man. So I gave some people some stuff. I went down there with nothing. But it was actually true. I seen the tattoo. And he seen me. I said, man, you already know what's finna happen. So we start fighting. We fighting. Everybody else walking up. I went in the car. They walking up. They got 3 guns. So we fighting. I tell him, he's standing next to me, do not shoot. Don't shoot. The guy, when he pulled the gun out, he should have grabbed me, but he backed up. And when he backed up, this idiot started shooting. He had 30 rounds. He shot, I'm trying to think of the paperwork because I read it, but I know he had 30. I seen the stendo. I want to say he shot 7 to 8 times from here to there. And I just see this guy, I just knew he was dead. So he fell, he got up, he ran down the alley. Then the other gun started going off. He shot like 6 times. Then there was a little gun. I didn't even hear that, but I read it in the paperwork. And they hit him when he went down the alley. he spent around and he hit, so I ran. Long story short, I go to jail. They pointed me out. They said it was me. Well, not the guy that got shot, the girl that he was with. Said it was me. So I'm fighting this case. I went to preliminary and I already sent word out. And actually, he was a CV70. And I respect him. He didn't tell. Even though I didn't do it, but I was there. But he got his girl not to come. And they dropped it.
And what type of time were you looking at for that?
I was looking at life.
So you kept it G.
Yeah, and I respect him for that.
Even though he's an enemy.
Yeah, I respect anybody for, like, just because I don't like you, if you out there killing or robbing, like, I'm gonna get, oh, that dude's a rider. I'm gonna say it. You know, I ain't finna hate on him or fuck him because he's an enemy. You know?
Thanks for watching StreetGangs.com. Please like and share the video you just watched and leave a comment below to tell us what you think. You can also watch 2 of our previous episodes to the right. Please visit the link to our Patreon page and support our campaign. And don't forget to subscribe.